Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sifunde iy'ncwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese siza la sizokhuluma ngazo le y'ncwadi esuke siy'fundile, sizixoxele laba phela abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bay'funde iy'ncwadi, nalaba futhi abasuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lama-reality shows, senze ama-reviews or ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avuka ngabe lama-shows sesiwabukile ku-TV. Uma ngabe uyaqala ukusijoyina namhlanje and you really like our content, ungakhohlwa ukuthi upresse i-subscribe button la ngezansi. Uma ngabe ibhathini libovu lisho ukuthi awukakaze uzosubscribe, kodwa uma li-grey lisho ukuthi ususubscribe-ile, ungabe usalithinta-ke. Uma ngabe usuqede ukupressa u-subscribe button, ungakhohlwa ukuthi upress i-notification bell la eduze kuka-subscribe ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Guys, I'm with my baby here, so don't mind the noise. So today, guys, today is the day that we do the review. Because the episode came early, I was able to see the episode early, and I was like, what is the point of waiting for Wednesday? Let me just do this review today because I bought the episode. Mnakwethu Happily Ever After, the reunion part 3. Listen, a reunion part 3 really, it did have fireworks, you guys. It did have fireworks. It had surprises. These producers are surprising their own cast. Because last episode we had a surprise. Ulona clearly, Zan did not know ukuthi uMabiyela is going to come, and uDumele manje udangele, the excitement that he had iphelile. This week they are surprising, basurprise uLokuzana uqondanisa naye umbone ukuthi hayi indoda ivele iyajuluka ngoba naye ubengazi ukuthi uMazwide uyeza, guys. The thing about these shows, you guys, is that for us, really, it is just entertainment. You know, we watch TV for entertainment. We're coming back from work. We want to sit and relax and watch these shows, and we want to come here and talk about them. And sihleke, kube njani sidinwe, kube njani njani. So for us, really, it's just entertainment. But you know, now and then I do think about it. This is really these people's real lives, and which is really like sometimes it's a shock to iyamangaza to think about it honestly, because like to think ukuthi honestly these three beautiful intelligent women are fighting over uqondanisa. Like I cannot get over that, you guys. I really can't. Like labantu, like they are heated over this man that just doesn't even look like he's worth fighting over. Like, but they are fighting. It's their real life. It's not like they do it to entertain us. Like impilo yabo lena. I think that is one thing when I was watching this episode that really I was thinking about. It was like, okay, fine, it's entertainment for me, but really, like these women are fighting over. I'm looking at Suko and it's like they're like honestly, like really, 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 like they're fighting. But it sounds like it is. Their real life. So when we're starting, Konanisa is talking about how hurt he was about Indabaga Samantha. They are continuing from last week's episode. And I'm like, were you really hurt? But he was hurt, I guess. I think more than anything, I don't think that his heart was hurt. I think his ego was hurt because these men really think these women are all about them. It's all about them. They're not looking at other men. There's no way that Usamantha could just go and have sexual interaction, sexual relations with other men and be pregnant with another man's child. So I think for him, really, his ego was hurt more than his heart was hurt, because I don't think that his heart is involved in glamour relationships now. Otherwise there wouldn't be so many. And kusabanga yona leyo nto yengane ukuthi uSamantha uthi ingane ekalokhuzane kaqonaqonisa like, but you said ingane akuyona yabo leyo back and forth leyo that we've been listening to vele in the last episode. So and then I really think Ubamsele struggles with making the show to flow in such a way that indlela introduce ngayo the next guest flow uyabona ukuthi kukhombisa ukuthi kune plan in the way that the conversation is going. So he just suddenly introduces indaba yokuthi uMazwide akangene ngoba uqondane bekhuluma ngokuthi yena uzomthatha unkosikazi wesithathu. Noma ngabe bafila kanjani laba abanye noSamantha is like yakhe nami ngizokwenza noma yini ngoba it doesn't matter how we feel. The same conversation that we've been listening to for weeks now. So-ke wabizwa uMaMzwide before wabiza uMaZwide uMaMchunu ufuna uku-clarify something uthi yena ngeke aze ahambe enza noma yini because yena uhlonipha isithunzi sakubo, which I was struggling to see really ukuthi ingenaphi-ke leyo lana. I guess ukuthi she was just trying ukushishiliza uSamantha in a way yokuthi mina ngeke ngenze into uSamantha ayenzayo in paying back to ulokhuzana uqondanisa. Ngisho kuthiwa ngiyithanda into eyenza uqondanisa because isithunzi sakithi mina ngiyasihlonipha or something, isithunzi somndeni wakithi. So if ukuthi uma ngingasamfuni uqondanisa ngiyovele ngimale njena and ask for a divorce. So the way mina ngiyi-interpret-e ngayo leyo nto, she just means ukuthi she wouldn't do what ulokhuzana uSamantha is doing. Okay. Angene-ke uMaZwide. uMaZwide is a beautiful girl, young girl, by the way. This is the thing that I feel ukuthi iyasirobha le show ukuthi it's about men too much and it's about what men want. And they protect a lot about izinto ey'ningi ezenziwa amadoda that are wrong kule show lena. And I feel ukuthi I wanted Ubaba Mseleku to go into the fact that ulona uqondanisa did say in one episode ukuthi uthandane noMaZwide. uMaZwide enza u-grade 10, you guys. She was doing grade 10. If I'm correct, umuntu owenza u-grade 10 usuke naba 16 or 17, 14, 15, 16. Because normally ka-grade 8 usho u-10 or 14. So 14, 15, 16. That is kusho ukuthi ulona ushele ingane ena-17 as an adult, you guys. Ushele ingane ena-17 uqondanisa. I think izinto ey'kanjalo really it bothers me when they don't go into it kule show lena because it just seemed like abafuna ukuklarify izinto wrong that men are doing on that show. I would have loved Ubaba Mseleku to clarify that ukuthi Qondanisa, what would happen yini ebiyenzeka ukuthi being a grown up man uyoshela ingane yesikole ena-17. What was happening? Do you think ukuthi kwaku-right lokho ukuthi ukwenze or not? As we know ukuthi vele i-problem ekhona leyo where grown up men go ey'koleni bayoshela izingane, you know. But-ke abazange baze bawubuze lo mbuzo, bengiwulindile ukuthi uzobuzwa na because vele I was surprised kuleya episode le ukuthi she just say ukuthi wathandana noQondanisa enza u-grade 10. Okay. So then-ke uma ebuzwa-ke ulona uMaZwide ukuthi-ke so Mazwide wena uzoba unumber 3 yini? Uthi ya. USidiwe uthi hayi bo number 3 1 akuyena uMaZwide akayena number 3, she's just a girlfriend. Hayi uMaZwide yena uthi yena number 3 futhi in fact kahle kahle yena number 2. Apparently uMaZwide wathandana noQondanisa before athandana noSamantha. Babangeke leyo nto-ke babanga into engekho. Yazi ukubanga into engekho njena uSamantha is like mina iy'nkomo zaya ekhaya so wena weqiwa washiwa kanjani. Lo uthi ngaba ngiqiwanga ukuthi mina ngangisasesikoleni ngifunda. Girls, nibanga into engekho. Yazi into engekho izinenzele lutho in life. Walotsholwa kuqala walotsholwa ngakuqala. Both of you are just in a really bad relationship. Ukuthi who got into this relationship first or last? Who is being emotionally abused first or last? Nonke nikule relationship le like umbhedo lo ayana bafethu. Angifuni uqamba angifuni ukungasho. Angifuni ukungasho and honestly kuyangimangaza ukuthi bayana. But I guess the point that she's making ukuthi yena wathandana noQondanisa before uSamantha, so yena she should be number 2. And uSamantha is like, yeah, that doesn't matter girl, awuzange ulotsholwa. Okay. Hhayi-ke because I did say last time ukuthi uhleko nje lukaMamchunu lulodwa kufanele balirekhode and on the 31st of December Okhosini FM luvele luhlukanise unyaka because it's the best laugh lakwaMnakwethu sake salibona futhi it's the best uhlelo lasesithenjini if ukuthi uyayazi impilo abantu phela bayabacanga ukuthi angazi lutho ngesithembu. Ngiyangizwa abantu bekhomenta la ngezansi ukuthi they think it's not my thing, I wouldn't get into it guys, but my father did have isithembu and iy'hlobo zethu on the side la komalume isithembu nje bekuyinto ekhona, so I do have a little bit of experiencing ngesimo. Not experience as it I experienced it myself, but in terms of family, it's not like a foreign as much of a foreign thing as people think it is to me. So uhleko likaMamthembu uhleko lasesithenjini vele uma sekubhuqwanwa. That's why I said because uyabona nje lona hleke waphethe kufanele vele lihlukanise ube so nje ubemele ngohleko yena. So okay, so kwabanga-ke leyo ukuthi who is number 2, who is number la uqonda ukuthi ya vele ulona number 2 kahle kahle because uzibona ukuthi these men nabo uyabona nje indoda ezothi izothatha isithembu kodwa futhi ingakwazi ukuqondisa izinto kahle because I feel ukuthi uqondane should have said ukuthi yes athandana naye lona kuqala but she's number 3 right now because yena bengakamloboli because now he goes on to say yeah she is number 2. How is she number 2 kodwa ubulobole lo number 2? Okay. Ulona-ke guys ukaMazibuko I guess she made a valid point yokuthi kahle kahle where are you going to get time sethu sonke when you already don't have time for me, and I do feel like that guys. I feel like honestly where does Onanisa get time for all 3 of them? And bambuza kumamchunu ukuthi does she have a problem with uMazwide? Uthe vele yena uMazwide ubevele semazi that she have a problem with uMazwide athi yena akanankinga yena ngoMazwide, hhayi wayesihlekela lolo hleko lakhe. Yabo nje belo there was a time when uMamchunu was like, thank you Jess. She's really enjoying ilokhuzana, the conflicts between ukaMazibuko kanye noMazwide because I think in her mind she's like, yeah, now you get to see how I was feeling when the next one came because I remember on her episode when uqondanisa was coming to us to take the second wife, she did ask lona uSamantha ukuthi wena uzothini-ke uma ngabe sebelanda omunye, are you going to allow it na? So she is enjoying it. She was like, thank you Jess, and she cracked up laughing. Okay. And umseleko is like at least usho kukaMazibuko at least-ke uyayimukela ilokhuzana ingane yakho esho kuSamantha. USamantha uyimukelani vele ingane yakhe so kufanele vele ayimukele. Listen guys, people would say ukuthi like I really don't like umseleko. I don't like his views on women. You know, I don't like his views on women, and I don't like the way that he treats women, and I don't like the fact that even the smallest thing nje that a man is doing, if really recognize benkulu ukuthi kulona unakekela ingane kale ukuthi at least unakekela ingane yakhe, but what about all of the other rubbish that he does, you know? So I really don't like that view yakhe. So now I-ke nangulanga esekhomenta ulanga uhlulwe esakhe isithembu sikaMashelembe benoMasithole but he thinks ukuthi yena una something to say kulesi thembu lesi. Singaqondani yabona when we talk like crazy guys, yabona the only way I can get through these episodes is to think to myself, okay, this is just entertainment and this is not people's real lives, because really if it is people's real lives, it's like, do people really live like this, you know? But I'm like, hayibo ulanga has something to say yena ehlulwe esakhe isithembu. Uthi ulanga uSamantha fanele azehlise, uthi uSamantha ngizehliseni-ke wena ufuna ngifane noMashelembe. Guys, yabona uSamantha deserves a spin-off show. Like she deserves a spin-off show. I'm telling you, like if Mzansi Magic doesn't do it, then Umoja Love should just do a spin-off sikalokhuzana sikaSamantha. Uthi hayibo wena ngizehlise ngifuna ngifane noMashelembe-ke mina uphoxe kamnandi kodwa yazi. So fine, hhayi uqonda ngathi kusazoshuba kusho ukuthi usazothatha yena amanye amakhosikazi. Yazi ukuthi uqonda ngathi like amakhosikazi wathatha njenganje. Ubone manje sesakha amanzi, uhambe uyokha amanzi, ukha amanzi ufike uwabeke endlini ibhakede uphinde uhambe ubalanda amanye. You don't care about lawo owabeke lapha endlini, vele asesendlini uphinde ulande elinye ibhakede emfuleni futhi ubeke ngathi amakhosikazi wa-treat-a kanjani zathi kusazoshuba. Okay. And then he makes a comment. Hey, yeah, I almost screamed at the TV. He makes a comment in between. I think it was in between the segments because they were moving on to segment yoThembelani. Uthi uqondanisa abantu besifazane, umuntu wesifazane uzohlezi emncane kunomuntu wesilisa. Angeke uzokwazi ukuthi umuntu wesifazane uzilinganise nomuntu wesilisa. I would leave that comment for you guys to comment on it in the comment section, because if I start talking about it, this video will be like 5 hours. But that's what it says. Because his opinion is that ukuthi umuntu wesifazane uzohlezi emncane kunendoda. Like, honestly. So yeah, angazi ukuthi umncane hlobo luni. Honestly, we when you can't even provide a home for your wives, and your wife had to build herself a home while you are busy when fetching other wives. Ongakabakheli, ongakabashadi la makhosikazi, ongakabakheli. But yeah, okay, asazi ukuthi ubani omncane lapho, umncane kanjani. I wish he had elaborated, because I was like, what kind of a statement is that? But yeah, that was his belief. But I guess because it's not a surprise, because that's what he believes. Because honestly, from the way he acts like, you know, he's allowed to do whatever it is that he wants to do, but his wife must not, you know. So yeah. Anyway, guys, Samantha is not backing down. Mom Kuno seems to be enjoying this whole mess. She says, unkosikazi nonkosikazi akafike ne-percent, angazi ukuthi iliphi lelo percent, or in terms of money, I guess, because she seems to be focused on indaba yokuthi umuntu wesifazane fanele asebenze and all of that. So I guess ukuthi she means financially. If uza kwisithembu sabo fanele ufike ne-percent, otherwise umuntu uzodlani ngoba yena ngeke aze ondle amanye amakhosikazi. Beautiful women, I don't know what will make them fight over this guy, or mhlambe at this point it's about being on TV, but I guess they bathaneni noqondanisa engekho on TV, so I guess bayamthanda. Angazi, you guys can make that decision. I just don't see why I would go even on national TV to fight over this man, honestly. But ke bayalwa, yayi bonke bayalwa impela, and the position ka number 2 iyabangwa between Samantha noMazwide. And then we move on to the segment. Okay. By the way, guys, uqondanisa didn't know ukuthi lokhu uzona uMazwide. Yes, he didn't. He didn't know ukuthi lona ujulukile nje mase ngena uMazwide. I love the sneakery some producers, because they went and they faced all of these people, but they didn't tell the people ukuthi bayabaletha. So ujulukile nje, uvele waba mncane kakhulu, plus uSamantha benomamchunu, they are bigger than uqondane. So uvele waba, he became even tinier than normally is. Plus he was sweating. So yeah, but anyway, I like those surprises. I think they added something to them, but I don't like, at least for Omamchunu, they had an idea of Ulona, Umazwide. It was more painful for Umacele, because she didn't even know what bese kukhona uLokhuzana. Bengimkhohlwe igama lakhe, the third wife. Then we move on to a segment kaThembelani noMamThombeni. I think lana befanele lapha etafuleni babeke ama-boxing ama-boxing gloves laphayana, so the team mayiqala futhi iphinde iqale. I think maybe uCasper Casper must organize this fight between MamThombeni noMaKhumalo, ngoba asibonanga kahle leyana. Nadela nini? Mina angitelanga. Angitelanga bafethu. I want that fight again, you know. But anyway, uyababuza ku-Vestile noma ubuza uMendo ukuthi uMendo unjani? Hhayi, uMamThombeni uthi hayi uMendo uyabila. Then they played that senior fight. Obviously, there was like the main thing that took place between sithini bafethu isithembu lesi noma sithi yini ngoba phela isithembu, but then abashadiwe i-WhatsApp group kaThembelani. So i-fight was the main thing that happened kwi-WhatsApp group kaMchunu, you know. And so ke ubaba uMthombeni uyibiza ngempi yaseNcome. Hayi bambuza ukuthi how does it feel, Thembelani uthi hayi kushubile ngempela, problems abazwani, banenkani labantu bo-2, uthi yena nje he just wants to build umuzi wakubo. Uthi kodwa hayi ba-right, kodwa belwa ngoba mabelwa kusho ukuthi bayangithanda. Guys, I've loved many people that I will never fight for. So uMthombeni-ke clarified indaba ukuthi kahle kahle laphaya bekuyikuphi. Yes, coming now. I'm just here, man. He clarifies ukuthi kahle kahle bekuyikuphi laphayana where they were fighting. uMamThombeni says ukuthi no, laphaya is a sea view where we live. No baba kaNdalo. Ikwami. Okay, so we get that clarity ukuthi kwakhe ngempela where they were. And then babuza ilokhuzana indaba kaMakhubuyasho sayicabana ngimfunda ngimthandi, I will never accept her and nje angifuna nesithembu but guys, uMamTombeni is one person that has been consistent in saying I do not mind isithembu. I don't know how many times she has said, like really honestly, Thembelani does not listen to his wife at all. He does not, and he doesn't take into consideration what his wife is saying at all because Mam Tobin has been saying the same thing. I do not mind you taking the second wife, I just do not like the wife that you want to take. Uthi yena phela ngeke uzongikhethela ukuthi ngithanda bani, kusho ukuthi phela sekuwuwe indoda la ekhaya ngizomthatha uMakhumalo wedwa uthanda ungathandi and what not. So-ke bambiza-ke uMakhumalo. Guys, what the hell was happening with her hair? What the hell was happening with her hair? Because I know what they had a hair person there and the makeup person. Like it's a reunion, guys. So what was happening? You know, like natural hair, like she had beautiful natural hair, like zinhle inwele zakhe shem. But then you know, like when we used to comb, it push back. But yeah, it was the opposite of the push. It push versus yes, come sit. We come at what was happening? Who combed her hair? Badlale ngaya. Maybe it's someone who's not used to like doing black people's hair. I mean, there's so many styles. Zakhe zinkulu zinhle. Like there's so many styles they could have quickly like put together for her. Like it wasn't fair that she was going to the reunion like that. I didn't like that they did that. I don't like Makhumalo, but I didn't like that they let her go on stage with that hair looking like that. Or they were hoping ukuthi mhlawumbe kusazoliwa futhi angazi. So firstly, which I commend Makhumalo, guys. She just said was okay. Firstly, I want to say it was wrong for me to go to Indlu kaMamTombeni. But then she turns and says, but futhi Indlu phela kuyona kaMamTombeni yedwa ikaThembelani too, so I have a right to be there. Bengisathi ngiyamncoma ngempela ukuthi she admits because honestly with uMakhumalo that was my biggest thing with me saying I don't like her much. It was that the fact that she does not respect ukuthi indlu ekaMamTombeni. So then she ends up changing her statement. Yes, it's got the indlu kaThembelani, so she feels like she has the right to go there. Hey, so I didn't know whether ukuxolisa kwakhe ngikuthathe as ukuxolisa or not. I do not think ukuthi uMamTombeni took it as such because she was like mina ngeke ngize ngigane nalento mina, which umsele imthusile leyo nto. And then uqondanisa wazokhomenta yabona la bantu abakhomenta kuma-WhatsApp group abanye abantu kodwa ama-WhatsApp group abo ebahlula because uqondanisa uyahluleka eyakhe WhatsApp group, with uMazwide, uMazibuko kanye noMamchunu uzokhomenta la. Uthi yena uThembelani udlisiwe. Uthi udlisiwe uThembelani because it came out ukuthi kanti at some point uThembelani uye wabamba ukuthi uMakhumalo unesoka because kuke wakhala ifoni bendawonye wayibhekisa phansi ifoni and then wayithatha ngenkani wabuka and it was an ex. And we all know what exes are never really exes, yeah, you know what I mean. uMakhumalo unesoka, people. uMakhumalo is doing a Samantha, but she's doing a Samantha secretly, it turns out. Uthi yena ukuthi amadoda uyawahlonipha uwaphatha kahle, so i-ex yakhe naye just can't get over her, ufuna abuye. But ngeke abuyelane naye ngoba yena usethole uThembelani, but uThembelani usuke ngizoqhubeka noMakhumalo, which is the reason why uqondanisa ethi wena udlisiwe wena ungathi ubambe umuntu nendoda kodwa still ufuna ukuqhubeka ngabe uqhubeka nonkosikazi wakho. But naye uqondanisa kusho ukuthi udlisiwe because naye uSamantha washo ukuthi ingane akuyona eyakhe kodwa naye usehleli noSamantha. Hhayi, bayangichaza mase befuna ukukhomenta kuma-WhatsApp group abanye abantu. Focus on your own WhatsApp group. You are the administrator of your own WhatsApp group. Don't go to the other WhatsApp group and comment. But they always feel like they know enough, to comment kulawa amanye ama-WhatsApp group abanye abantu. Uya-insista Thembelani uzoqhuba noma yena. This is the Thembelani explanation, you guys. Whether I believe it or not, I get it or I don't. I wanna give it to you, which is ideal, which doesn't make sense. UThembelani uthi yena if evumela uMamThombeni ukuthi amkhethele ukuthi athathe umuntu othandwa uyena, that would be like wenze example ukuthi ake sithi njena uMamThombeni uyafika lapha ekhaya, useyohlala ekhaya, uyafika uthi uma wami akamthandi. Will that mean ukuthi mina I have to let go of my mother because she says akamthandi uma? Which I think is not really the same. But wenze example engami. Athi kushuthi-ke kofanele ukuthi angivumele ukuthi ngithathe usisi wakhe ngoba akamfuni uMakhumalo, but osisi bakhe uyabathanda. Ngiyamsola ukuthi khona usisi kalona asimbonile. It came out of the blue ukuthi ngoba phela uMamThombeni uthi akafuni ukuthi athathe uMakhumalo because akamthandi. Uthi it doesn't matter ukuthi akamthandi, uMakhumalo uzobe engazile kuyena, uzobe eze kumina. Okay. Uma bekhuluma ngendaba yesoka, ebuzisisa indaba yesoka ubaba uMthombeni ukuthi manje na indaba yokuthi lo unesoka, uthi that's the reason. Ngeke ngikholwe bafethu ukuthi lento engishoyo it's true because it's unbelievable, but go and watch the episode. But phela lezi zinto they were said there. Uthi yena it's not, that's the reason uMakhumalo right ukuthi amthathe bese yohlala ekhaya noma wakhe ngoba uwumuntu, kusho ukuthi uwumuntu ongaziphethe kahle hle, onamasokanyana here and there, you know. So that's why it will work ukuthi ayohlala ekhaya noma ngoba uma wakhe, uma kaThembelani will gada kulona uMakhumalo, so uzogadwa uma wakhe. So uthi uyabona ku-right ukuthi njengoba umuntu vele ohamba hambayo ngoba uyahamba apparently uMakhumalo. That's another reason evelile ukuthi that's the reason uMamThombeni engamthandi futhi uMakhumalo ukuthi uyahamba. Uyasho uMakhumalo ukuthi phela the fact that wena uthandana noMakhumalo kuyafana ukuthi mina noMakhumalo siyathandana, which is a thing, you guys, especially when it comes to sexual relations. If uthandana nomuntu, lowo muntu ethandana nabantu abanye abawu-5, now uthandana nabo labo bantu abawu-5 because you are as good as having sex with all of them too. She made a good point ukuthi yeah, I have a right to say ukuthi ngiyamthanda noma ngimthandini lona because nami kuyafana ukuthi ngiyathandana naye. I thought that's a valid point. So if you're going to take someone that I can trust. Hayi umuntu ohambahambayo. But uyahambahamba uMakhumalo, but not ukuhambahamba kokuthakaza, ukuhambahamba kwamasoka here and there, you know. Akayiphiki kakhulu indaba yamasoka uMakhumalo, which made me suspect ukuthi ngempela uyahambahamba. Akayiphiki kakhulu because omunye umuntu bezophuka ukuthi no, you're not gonna paint me that way. I don't do that. That was just an ex. Akayiphiki kangako, so it makes me feel like uyahambahamba. So yeah, i-conclusion-ke kamalokhuzana kaMamThombeni was that yena, you know what, because uya-insist uThembelani ukuthi yena whether uMamThombeni uyamthanda noma angamthandi, uMakhumalo uzomthatha uMakhumalo. So uMamThombeni was like, that's okay, that's fine, just take iy'nkomo uhambe ubolobola uMakhumalo. In fact, woze ekhaya uzothatha nalezo walobola ngazo mina, ugcwalise uhambe uyolobola uMakhumalo ngoba mina ngeke ngize ngikwazi ukuthi ngihlangane nolokhuzana noMakhumalo endodeni. So the conclusion really was that uMamThombeni said ukuthi hayi, kusho ukuthi iy'nkomo zasekhaya, even when they were interviewing them after the segment, was that kusho ukuthi vele iy'nkomo ekhaya kuzofanele ukuthi ayilande. Angikho certain, you guys, in terms of like whether uMamThombeni really means that or it's just the way that she knows if she says that statement because uThembelani uyamthanda and akafuni ukuthi abuyele ekhaya, he will not move ahead with uMakhumalo. Noma honestly she means it, like she doesn't care that much ukuthi if ukuthi ngempela uMakhumalo uyathathwa, she doesn't mind ukuthi abuyele angazi, you guys, but iphele kanjalo-ke. Iphele kulenga, yazi akuvaleliswanga nokuvalelisa. I don't think there's a part 4. I think this was because usually they will give you a preview for the next part, but it did feel like ilokhuzana iphele kulenga. Do I feel like lama WhatsApp group ayabuya next season? Honestly, angazi, but I don't think there would be a reason ukuthi kubuyiswe uLanga. I think ukuthi uMthombeni uyamthanda uLanga for some reason and he likes the Mashelembe story and he doesn't want to let go Umseleki of the Mashelembe story because his conclusion was that they're still going to try and get Mashelembe back. I hope they don't bore us next season by trying to get Mashelembe back. I hope they just let go of uLanga, no Masithole, no Mashelembe story. I'm tired of Kondanisa story, even though I do feel like they want to bring them back. That's the reason why they bring UmaZwide. And UmaZwide looks boring. She didn't say anything interesting. She didn't. I feel like Samantha. You know, Samantha. Uhlezi kushaya ngamabhomu, you know. So I don't know. I'm enough of stories Qondanisa and his WhatsApp group. So I wouldn't mind if I don't see them again. Obviously, Udulas, we are done with Dulas. We've had enough of Udulas. He's done enough seasons. And maybe uMamthombeni nolona benokuthembelani noMaKhumalo, we would want to see ukuthi kwenzekani kubona. I don't know. I do feel like they definitely want to bring back Uqondanisa, even though I wouldn't want to see him back. But I feel like they are indicating that they want them back. And possibly uMaKhumalo Lokhuzana noMamthombeni. So we'll see ukuthi ene bakubuya. I really just would love for them to just bring us new blood because we're still going to have the season 3 of Mnakwethu. So I hope ukuthi we have really good WhatsApp group there that they can bring to happily ever after, and then we can have a really good season. So yeah, thank you so much for taking this journey with me. I don't know what we're watching next week, you guys, but yeah, tell me what you think about this episode in the comment section. Do not forget to like the video before Pumegiona and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.